Alright, let's look at adding a light to a scene that lights up the scene without actually lighting up the scene. Okay, that's a nifty little effect if you want to add it to just about any composition. Let's go to Layer, New, Solid. Make this any color, it doesn't really matter. Let's go with maybe a green. I'll use like a mid-tone green. Okay, then what you could do is go in using the mask tool, click and drag it out, and under mask you can use the feather option, just like that. Okay, now up here hit F4 on the actual layer itself and drop that down to add. If you go back to the white arrow, you have the ability to stretch it out. This makes a nice, smooth looking light for your scene that you can place anywhere. Also, you can use it to make like little point lights. I usually boost this light with another layer, and you can be very inventive with that also. Like let's say you can go in here and take this one and duplicate it. Control C, Control V. Make it a little bit smaller. Now you can see that inner aura. That top one, if you mess around with the mask, let's say the feathering, you can get different types of auras. You can also mess around with this, the transform opacity. So again, different types of looks. And one more thing, if you go into solid settings for the top one, let's say you change it to a different color. And instead of going into the mid-tone range, you can go into the super saturated range. Or if you want that burning hot effect, you can go over to the more tinted range of things. So, a lot of control here. You just got to use your imagination. Okay, I like the mask myself. Now, if you wanted the one to move with the other, you could always set this up as a separate composition, or you can call this, oops, let's go back to composition, right click on here, rename, and we'll call this the child light. Right click on this one and rename it the parent light. And now I could take the child light and put it to the parent. So now anytime I move this one, the other one moves. Just got to be careful, you got to have that black or the other arrow showing. There we go. Oops. There. So a little hard to move if you don't grab it in the right area, but now you can move it around. Alright, so that is adding a fake light to the scene using kind of a sprite approach. Enjoy.